One rising to you all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world. I'm bringing good tidings as usual from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created, the one that said the ending from the beginning, Jehovah Every. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. When I mean well, I mean you are okay in all ramification, financially, health-wise, and whatever, what have you. So please, if you learn on the very broadcast, make sure you share so that the ancient spirit, ancient father, ancient forest, ancient water, and Mother Gaia in collaboration with all the forces in all galaxies and all the frequency will keep on standing by you. Please, you have to do yourself also a favor by sharing, because if I say do me a favor most of the time, it's like I'm taking away your blessing. So this is a responsibility before each and every one of us, what we must have to do. Today is Tuesday, 8th of July, 2025. So it is very dicey. For those of you who understand the use of this one most of the time, it is when the weather is not that friendly. A collaboration were done by all the good people all over the world to make sure that they try as much as they can to calm down the sun. It would have been very, very crazy. All parts of Europe, they are more having the same weather now. It's as if we have left summer again, coming back to winter. It was as a result of the way our body become the bee. But thank God for the military alliance quickly switching to action. I know that this weather is getting crazy and something must be done about it. I made a video specifically last 2 months how the UK Janjaweed have deposited about £54 million to make sure they do something about this event, you know. But most of our aliens, they don't care. And I told you before now, the problem we have mostly are Edo aliens. They are only the one that worship the oppressor. They are only the one who does not really want freedom for themselves. And they don't even know the meaning of freedom, because it is what you know, that is what you fight. That's why they say discover enemy is a defeated enemy. At the time you know that this thing is giving you a headache, what you do, you call solution to it. I used to say, majority of Edo aliens, they don't even know they have a problem. So that's one thing I know about them. Instead of them to make history, they are dealing with misery. So if we must get this right, Edo alien must be conked all the time in their head. I know what I'm saying. So stop worshiping your oppressor. Let's make history instead of reading miseries. Nobody is forming coalition to fight against Agenda 2030. Make una just the play. This was a post I raised about 2 days ago or 3 days ago precisely. So I tend to bring it in so that we not first see at that time go still listen now. We not carry the talk. Again, nobody formed coalition to fight against vast injection that is spying our people today. They didn't form coalition for that. Now, we are in a very dicey situation. The situation is very dicey. Crossing these very years, this July to December, is going to take the grace of God. Not to talk about full 2026, it's still there. There's one update in our language, in our local dialect, or who work better and so like that. Despite the fact that people like us have tried to save ourselves, we are mainly concerned today what is buying our people youngly. I'm concerned. This is not all about whether you are vast or you are not vast, you know, because it's supposed to be everybody's headache right now. What's buying our people? What's happening? The deafness of Edo alien, they are the one covering this thing. They are doing muya and all. Now I'm telling you, and God will punish all of them. Edo alien is the problem. But now we are supposed to be having a case with the European government in the courts, in any court of law, to demand justice for our people that are dying. They need to tell us. They know something about our people dying. They know something about your death tomorrow. They know something about it. Then we are playing, nobody cares. Now, if you take a close look about what our people do and support, you will understand that they are not normal human beings. They are not normal human beings. Edo alien, they are not normal. When I mean Edo alien, I made the senseless people in this world are Edo alien. Because Edo is the capital city, after all, is the heartbeat of the nation. Still on medical research. It was a piece that also raised in our TikTok, whatever we did here. Still on medical research program to save our innocent people over the COVID-19 vast, injection injury. We are still trying to do our best. The other day, I came out with nicotine, so that let's see how we can help ourselves before our forefathers, the ancestors, bring in what we can be able to use to curtail the nonsense in our society. Now, if I say instead of people to make you see they are reading misery, that to say a lot of our people, they are not too interested in the divine freedom. If you tell most of our bourgeoisie today, people who have made name really for themselves, like some people right now who are claiming your second God. I don't know why you be seeing human being as your second God, but the same person, the main thing that is cutting our life short, nobody talks about it. Day before yesterday, I'll be yesterday precise. No, it should be yesterday. I saw a video from one of our sisters in the Janjaweed, UK. She even tried her best to draw the attention of people that person where you know. Now 3 people now you buy for Janjaweed, UK under 1 week. And he know these people. Then he raised an alarm. The only way she also fought out, every one of us they say now work. I don't know when work becomes so toxic. Do you know at times, if you are working and you are aiming at something you are going to use that money for, you know they lose strength. Area and annoyed about our people. It is hard time we diagnose what is happening to us. Now, 1 or 2 persons have blown up these notions. They blow it out of proportion. They say now what they kill them. Who tell you say, are you people stupid? Are you people stupid? That to say you are not human being. If you are lying on war, now war they kill you. How will war kill you? Work does not kill anybody. Waiting they buy people they don't they cover for the government. How we go to get solution? How we go to get justice? The government know what is wrong with you. It is wrong that you yourself does not know what is wrong with you. The government knows. They have the money, they will roll out. Okay, if not so and so condition now you are not supposed to be working, they will put you on that salary, 2K a month. With that one you can survive. Because there are some health issues you'll be having, you are not supposed to over-labor yourself. It is because of already failed immune system. And these same 3 people, according to what she said in that video, he said, now sleep all of them die put. Not that the machine they use is working, maybe it lose from somewhere, or maybe people maintaining the machines. Like now, if you work in construction, they what we call grower. I don't know what you guys call it in English. This very long thing. You can't go get this thing for help. Where they take the carry load. Not be crane. I know whether I don't say caterpillar and I be crane lifter. A lot of you will understand what I'm trying to say now. You know that kind of a thing they fall, they meet people will not say they malfunction. Now the company, maybe the technician when they say make come to repair, not they do and well. This one will not fall meet your head. After working, then you will not die asleep. The government of this whole world, they are even waiting for us to cry out and say something is wrong with us. Do you know they can find any solution? 1, they now know, they will tell most of you to start going to gym. If you look at it today, gym is the most lucrative business now. If you get money, just go open gym. The way would they say cafe bar that year, cafe bar come many for everywhere, and so gym be now. No street you can't see gym. Do you know what? Doctors are telling them go and start gymming. Maybe for the strain your muscles and make it not to weak you down. And gym people are doing it. They are, getting back themselves gradually. Now, people when they do those things, they have more advantage than somebody who is ignorant your key. And some who are spreading these very notions, spreading this very false narrative. The same thing Edoelian did, that there is a man who hold land from here to Jamaica. But when people are now destroying houses, the same man can't talk. Now you want to key into such demonic and wayward ideology to start living your life, and you are still believing. Why not go and combine the dot and do your calculation? When the war started killing our people, how many of our fathers died in the farm? Even during slavery. Even during slavery. Despite that they put chain for our papa neck that time, most of our grandfather, hardly before they die. Under normal condition, the way God take create this body, we dey regenerate. Any energy you lose now, at the time you eat, you relax. Now even 1 hour you sleep, you'll get them back. What now makes your energy, your immune system to fail is because there is something inside your system that is fighting that energy, that is fighting that very thing that was supposed to help you to regenerate back your energy. This is what our medical idiots, though they study medicines abroad, they are morons. If you like, go and follow them. He said, work out your salvation with fear and with slavery, according to how it was created in the book of Philippians 2 verse 12b. You are to save yourself. Nobody is coming to come and save you. If you watch it today, even the people you call savior, why did they allow our people to still be given the same injection in those states? If they are really your savior, why they no collation? If they form collation with collusion and been a collation for the colon, is it a coalition? If they form coalition with me, let's assume you are not grace to say this because you get to get clean heart to do this kind of broke otherwise. CIA go down you for that live video if you that time strong. Now me want to feel the chest down because my heart is so pure. We are not talking about this alien in America. If you look at what the disaster is doing now, hurricane, he doing Dallas. He not fit. You know what? He don't even know I want to start. I wish I talk about and since now. Since on the 6th, I'll be since on the 4th. The disaster that is happening in Dallas in his own state. Oh, that who in America to really talk about it because he have no information on what is happening. I want to talk. You think that's a normal rate? This was the same thing. The hyper electromagnetic way where they take the cause erosion. The people use that thing. Very full city for Israel, for full city for this world. You know if you talk about them because you have no idea what is happening. Imagine under 4 minutes, about 30-something feet of water they street. Then the same ship happen, now they call them. Now they take do spay on. Now people they do an electromagnetic wave. They use and take put water from inside the sea. He don't even know it. We couldn't even see that he's throwing condolence to his own governor, Greg Abbott. Only what people is spreading now. Greg Abbott said that even though God is an illegal immigrant, they go deport him. Now that one make God track it. God not destroy anything. Now this alien in America, a do alien gang, now they do what they did their hand. Because they want to buy you. It's just that there are a handful of people like us who whenever time they does anything, will see go spoil them for their hand. That's what you are seeing today. He can't talk about it. He is still supporting Tinubu 2027 when he himself is to die soon in the same Dallas there. Erosion finish where they not work back. They might just own the 5G whatever in the city now. These are people who doesn't even know themselves problem. You are supporting a man who is no longer even alive. Who told you the person you are supporting is a clone person? Go and confirm it. They remove another clone person, put there. Are you guys not stupid? Is that the same person you used to see 3 years ago or even 4 years ago? These are problems. We are supporting a clone alien. We feel we are rendering support. How can Biden and Iraq, for example, you were campaigning for somebody in Iraq? I can't really get it. What's wrong with us? Then you want to succeed. You have not even saved yourself. You are something in your system today. I know this is what a lot of Ewobi don't want to hear. I'll keep on tormenting you with this. Anything that make me come online and say it, automatically, 2 months to me. You must see it for your working place or see it for anywhere. It's a debt you are already owing. You must hear it. Except every one of us wake up to a point of realization and say, okay, what these people have done to us, they need to pay. Why must we keep on worshiping our oppressor? We are not forced to form a coalition to say, okay, now, I can really talk about this very thing. Let me play this guy's video or let me share this very guy's video. This guy is speaking my mind. How many of you is going to get to 2027? With the way things are going. We are not creating coalition about Agenda 2030. Claire Schwab is there. The Biden, Hillary, the Bushes, the Obamas, the Nancy Pelosi, the Chuck Schumer, the Gate of Hell. All of them, they all gather together in collaboration with World Economic Forum. We want to make sure we regulate things that is happening in the world. Nobody bloody care about that. We don't care. We thought it's a joke or we think it's not a joke. Let's even assume as big as UK. Even though say maybe in a pandemic or epidemic, or let's say epidemic, now happen among our poultry bears. Or you dey train goat now. You reach your goat farm, 3 goats you die for one day. Immediately, something will, you know, grieve your heart to call a veterinary doctor. Please, sir, can you please come to my farm today? I just lost 3 of my goats. One is pregnant, the other one is, the 2 is female, and I need those female, or I need those male to impregnate the rest. You must call somebody, a veterinary doctor, to come because you just lost 3 of your goats. Right now, 3 people found that one only in UK. Now the one where the girl I see, the one where you know, he cry, come on, do you know? Go to all a dueling platform today. It's as if nothing is happening. It's as if nothing is happening. It's as if everything is normal. About allegedly, let me put it so, about 100, almost about 100 now. People where they don't find out say don't buy. For this thing will happen for Dallas, for Dallas. No, Texas. Do you know this alien in America is talking about Tinubu? Tinubu ni anagbe ne when I make Buhari. Eragmo. That's how senseless our people will be. You are supporting a government that have not helped the people who only me because of your personal selfish interest. Then you yourself that is supporting the same thing. You guys are not normal. Okay. Do not know mama seva. If you don't know what normal seva or now what feel well, because if I see what our people are indulging themselves in normal bar, right now we are talking about coalition. We have not formed a coalition. We are going to survive 2025 that is so dicey now. We are not forming coalition to curtail what is go before humanity in 2030. We don't bloody care about anything. We don't care about our lives. We believe on soy. I can't get it. When the world is collapsing, all white people, their hand is on deck to see what must we do. Most people now, they don't go to claim whatever. They don't go to claim their damages. This was how I did a video 2023. This at Senegal, whatever. They cry out in UK that any person that found out that this is affecting brother and sister made a conclusion. Do you know a dueling fly in the night? The time when most of you will tell no say a dueling be your problem, it's going to be too late. You are going to end up waiting on concern. Your dueling will make you pass through one. Because there is a way they always push one kind of useless narrative that will distract you from the meeting that's happening. All are concerned right now. If you are a normal human being, if you are not a cassituan, if you are not a bovine, if you are not an Australian wallaby, if you are not in a state of inyenyewu, what's supposed to concern you now? What is spying our brother youngly abroad? I used to see my mom those days. Anytime they lost their family members, you see mom became so badly reflected. Oh man, my baby man. Or when they made some certain parable, they'll be so badly reflected. But now, our friend that we have done together with Pa, we take it as a normal thing. We doesn't bloody care. We doesn't have human sympathy again. Death has not become what you can even see. The way we used to see marriage, now birthday would they see those days. Nobody celebrates birthday again. But you see, burial, you see it more than now. Birthday and marriages. When last time did you hear that those people do a mega marriage? Maybe one was done last year. Another mega birthday that people flew from all walks of life, may God bless them, was another one done to our brother in Germany. But death now, is it supposed to be like that? There are a lot of things that are supposed to bring your concern to something. When the death rate now becomes more than marriages and birthday celebrations, then you feel that one is normal. And you are living in a such society, you feel comfortable. All you know about is that your dubious house. All you know is about to be proud with whatever you have achieved. Then you are proud of children, whether you don't even know whether they're going to become gay tomorrow or lesbian. The people that were one fair proud with their children, go and see their children now. Even at 17 have you in a lot of mothers and fathers today now, they are even regret if I have not born. Because European system, you cannot raise a child there. It takes the God of your ancestors so boy one or can say one born me no zomo your weto no same your weto. We take everything to be normal, it not concern us. Now, whether I know you or not know you, at the time, because I have seen the suffering of our people, I know how most of us came to this very Europe. Building a house don't supposed to be an achievement. Then you will come, but you not come enjoy. Even the house you are even building, they will not even allow your children to enter there tomorrow. We know what families in Nigeria can do. If a mother that carry his own daughter or son in the belly feed a warrior pikin, if a brother who you train in the university will come to you tomorrow and say, "What have you done for me?" If your family, your siblings, they will also be the one to start planning your downfall, make them for inherit your property. How you are alive for? What about when you are gone tomorrow? That is to say, these people right now that is dying, even when they left their children behind, it will take the grace of God. Out of about 100 families, now only one go sincerely say, make them hand over the property where Papa died, leave the children. Now, what are we laboring for? Then you expect me? That was I came to this life through my mom and my dad. If there's any second life again, I will always come through them, because I made them being sympathetic to whatever thing that happened to other persons. Whether now the book of Philippians 2 verse 5, and I read though, that let this man be you that was also a Christ Jesus, because Christ Jesus was a sympathetic man. If he pains for other person, I don't know why people feel very free. Or maybe I was down my what those con there. You are able to lie for the person here instead of you to seek justice for the person. You go lie for the person here, say, he do the work, but the person when are you not lying? Now God they punish you now. But why am I winner? Can't you go and do research yourself that this thing makes our immune system to fail? Can't you go and think about yourself that they change our DNA? Can't you go and think about yourself that make us to be an moron? Can't you go and think about yourself that they automatically make us to become ordinary goose? What they say we want right now, including me, we don't want a sack of a potato. We don't want to look onto that. We're always looking at it from one perspective. When I buy, then when I get like buy, awe amayeke ama. When I buy, we need to born when we here we are away. Why don't you die? There are some extra work to do, give you more energy. Imagine you are supposed to be receiving 2,500 this month. Then you are doing extra 2 hours to your job. Don't look at the joy that's going to be in your heart. If I say, well, people are working 48 hours in the UK, I know why they scorn them. Because if they make them, they lose their sense. Some of them do not they fight for freedom. Once they got there, they feel that they've arrived. That's why I'm saying it. I'm not a propaganda of Ingunagbe syndrome. I don't remember 100 naira. The same hard job we were doing right from when we were small. You don't ever get away me to rest for this world. For those of you who did that year, for those of you that were born in 76, he never get away to rest. And people like us will not sleep, person sleep. Is it not the same Debunking we are doing today? The same Debunking, you see Richard, you see perform as a man. Even now, baby, you see satisfied, do whatever you want to do. People see, not be me they alive, so. Am I not alive? Like what I've explained before. Let's say now, for example, the way they conducted the time aging for motor, you be mechanic. You get one not where you go, maybe na new engine. No mechanic don't through Sabian like that. You get one place where you go lose. You the thing say na the old Benz. Not knowing the new one, na two boats that take the whole land, for example, not before. Or the shock observer they pull along with the engine. As soon as you remove the bottom plate, for example. Now the engine they fall, we'll come say, one mechanic, why Benz they do like this now? This new engine they just fix in this new Benz. With the thing say the shock observer until you lose them from the engine. Say nothing they happen, but it just for the killer people. We cannot specify what they get in person because the more wicked generation will be this very generation. We are too wicked. We no longer have sympathy for the dead again. The thing they pay me, and if they want to go bury the dead body, the same way Bono will give them the dead body. They will give them mannequin. How many of our friends don't die the way they open coffee for Namon and Lucan? Because not be there inside. How many of our friends don't buy say you feel now let me want to go feel Bolivia? I'll say okay, come guy. As soon as they bring people, want to make sure so na bring her. Osaba get one man who. You might pray you but me bury on Omaropa. When you does I will not use my hand to bury anybody I know. Let's say on the paraventure. I'll first go meet them for their ultimate to now affect them. Say, more than make sure as soon as they come, carry the real person come. The person they go. The director of funeral, he go here. Say, how does this guy know say we know they give them the real dead body? Because we are not put on for granted. But you see our people, all our aliens abroad with their passport in their hands. They don't even know why they give them passport. They don't know why they have passport. They don't know it. They just feel they give you passport to come and intimidate you, to come and counter many riches and show it in your useless social media, whatever. Speak when you are supposed to speak. Boligeso, you tender around. Soy de aquí. Yo tiene pasaporte de España. Eso no puedo say. You are supposed to take the bully correct thing, but right now with our 6 months resident, you can see the exploit we are making. What they are doing to your people in your lugar, they cannot try it to me. They know, not even you condemn me. Let them try it. They can't try. This one not be done. That's why I don't want to use my strength to counter any. I can't counter one do alien. My forces is to crumble entity. I'll just carry you and I'll just lay curse on their head. Then we go carry the battle go in the night. Yeah, I gave back this and because me want to agbe you. Then what are we saying? None of our people cares. Everything we acquire, if we build that, we are going to use it to intimidate our friends. Because our friends will come enter social media. At the end of the day, these same people we know right from time. They are buying. We are not doing anything about it. Death among the youth, 40-something, 30-something, have not become a thing of norms. Go and look at the duel and they are still using courtesan to buy themselves up to today. You want to tell me these people are normal? We are facing the population whatever. Me are not too talking. We are facing mark-buying from the government. They come through by a weapon. Society they are using Fulani. And again, they are triggering court buying. Now, therefore, now ring road for the trigger court buying. They trigger anytime they need blood. Then you now moron. You cannot do a video about it, but you can do coalition. Why not first of all let's do coalition among ourselves? That waiting is our brother the two. So we know they see sense in waiting the next person they talk. But one people they see sense in our own. At the end of the day, now the same God now go punish. Nobody will not go die. You yourself that even keep quiet now. You don't want to use your platform to advocate so that people they are alive. Now your death go what? Pass. Who not go die for this whole thing? But now said there here me tell you because I'm gonna phone it. Last week, yeah, there were sun everywhere. There were sun everywhere. But if you look at it today, I have to wear monkey jacket. Make no go la mefe. You think it's normal? You think it's normal? There are people that will just wake up and say, I doesn't need you in this world. And if you does not speak, you have to create a space for you, for yourself in this world. It's like when you are dragging boundaries, maybe, okay, now, open whatever is being given in some certain villages. Like in 1884. Let me talk about how our neo-colonialism started. This King Leopold II, he called all the European powers, and American, the Washington DC powers, he called all of them. He said, okay, in a round table, they were in that Berlin conference. In 1884, he said, okay, anywhere where your hand feel rich, where you feel do voyage rich, where you feel conquer rich, there go be your own. That was why people like France, Britain, Portugal did the little, Belgium also did the little. It was only Guinea now can read Spanish, and before they come, they don't stand finish. Now they went into colonialism. How they were going, they were putting up their flag there. That was how we became who we are today. Now we do blame our fathers. Before they came, how were we? Look at how they systematically again enslave us again. We stay in enslavement for more than 400 years. By using this common thing we carry today, Jesus, a lot of our people don't want. Just go pay Jesus now for a doiling. Yeah, in Jesus' name, blood of it. You see them using the blood. But Jesus Christ have not saved anybody from the state. The same Jesus cannot disseminate any information. He didn't help the people in Ogede. He didn't help any of them. Even he himself didn't help any of them. Our people are fine. The same Jesus Christ don't save anybody. But this is who we know. Our ancestors that are fighting today, they have not even made Fulani to take over the whole state. Nobody praised them. This was how Britain today, they colonized most African countries. France, they colonized most African countries. Belgium, what they did in the Democratic Republic of Congo, what we saw in Italy, about 20 million Congolese were killed by Leopold II. That was physical. And right now, they are not using bioweapons. Do you know? Let me give you vis-a-vis the numerical table of Spanish people that take whatever. Let me read it for you. Easier, go and Google it in your website. For those of you that have Google, you can go. This is what they put in there. That was what Comunidad de Madrid inside last 2 months. They sued the Minister the Health of Madrid. Say they can't give account. Say now their fault say about 7,000,000 Madrileños don't buy. Say because they know they attend to them when I'm concerned. Now let me give you the numerical table of what they brought out. Now they put here people will complete their whatever the guideline. They put 40,740,000. That's close to 41 million. Will complete whatever. I'll mention what they complete later. Say of the people will take this thing out of the population over 12 years of age, 92.8 people not taken. It did their website though, not be me now. Spanish news that they tell you so. Now they say this thing where they deliver, where you know say okay now 2 cartons of turkey now they deliver from Madrid to Valencia 2 cartons. What they deliver is 109,400,000 whatever thousand. 109 million now they deliver the medicine. Then the medicine where they give out to me and you now 105 million. Ratio it. That to say each of Spanish whatever, the lowest where anybody take is 2. The lowest where anybody. Now the people where they not give this thing to what they put in here, if it is true, now about Edo State population. Now what happens to about 40 million people? Now we una can't see person where God send. Na ancestors were mudiake. Ona gyo who were ye na yakboru. Na we na just we made a mistake. When ya wa yayi, ni ayemu weyi. So that mama can have na yakbin na niya he. God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Exodus 40:14. You have to admit that you have a fight. We are not admitting. This is what is go and go it a doily. A do fulefu. Go and it is there. Is it the go? This thing pop up one time during my birthday, 11th of May. That was the last 2 months here. When I put that, I was a so CEO of anti-vast campaign all over the world. They can't flag that very video. Now, if you can't click that where they flag, so based on the country with network where they use, you go click on, it go give you all this information. Then the one I did again, day before yesterday, where I post say, man, we are seeing in a medical research to see how we can be able to help our people where get injury through COVID-19, whatever. They see flag that very video. Now I can't click on again. I say anytime they flag video, and I even abbreviate them because then they monitor me here and there. That's why even the West are using a do alien to crumble up my activism. Only the God that they have that will save them. Now me only who they happen for Nigeria? Who are those idiots? Who are those idiots? They don't love you now. Any person that loves you will make sure he advocate anything that will enter your blood. Whosoever that play, that's why if you look at points in today, once you enter your system, every line. Now, not to over deviate from this very one. The dose where they give out to people, now 1 million, now 105 million. Now 105 million. What they give out to people. Inside that last 2 months, when the Minister for Health of Madrid were called for questioning. The Madrileños now people where still get sense. Not be a dueling, they not the get for that kind of thing. They sue the government. Do you know the real minister for health is not going to enter such whatever. He's going to leave it for the government because the government knows what's happening. Now, why are we now joining the government to also kill ourselves? Why are we becoming problem to ourselves? Is it not hard time for every one of us to drop our differences and cry out so that these people they find solution? Now the world now they keep people. Me, I'm not arguing with you. Let's go to any debate. If you can stand it. Not even a medical idiot now can still speak in where I speak. Because you were indoctrinated even in your feet. Tell me how many sickness when I don't cure. Before now, normal delivery women they do nowadays. Out of about 100 women, now only 10 go do normal delivery. The rest na cesarean. You want to tell me you know your work? Then that makes us to forget what our grandmama who are the real midwife or what the any ben who are beer. And also beer who go again. Even in why cesarean beer and mise chemical beer, go and look at all of them senseless. Children right now they are not joining their mate to attack their co-children in the school. Before you know they don't they smoke igbo. Is it not recently we are seeing children in whatever? They are also celebrating whether MBN what. I saw many. We also see some people here abroad promoting the same thing that find their people at home. Then you want not to die here. I saw somebody raise up a video celebrating MB, whether an MB, the color. You see what people glorify themselves in. This same person you have nanotechnology in the system. He's dying as we speak. Dying. We don't show concern about ourselves. I can't live. What makes you a normal human being? Now, what differentiates between animal and human? There's a difference there. Because your ability to think, you see evil and you know that you can differentiate between good and evil. But our people don't they are like animal now. Animal is more better than some of our people here abroad. Very more better. Everybody clamor towards one particular thing. And they are sick, they are pretending as if they are not sick. Things are not okay. How will everybody just around me be dying? I have not witnessed anybody's funeral now. So for any person that disconnected himself, he will find himself to blame or will find himself in a state of cardiac trouble. But if we are really sensible, our Edo brother, the way we claim, particularly all these demonic kingdom people, what you claim. If somebody died in Glasgow, the other one in Dundee, another one in Scotland, the other one in California, why not do collation? What is buying our people? It is hard time we know about what's buying our people. That makes you a normal human being. That makes you that yes, we're getting a normal. But we don't feel at home. Or my camera way, not can one we ring my wagon. I've not seen such useless people in my life. Do you think I have anything to gain? If I'm creating content, I will do better than the whole Nigeria. I create content here. But I will not be using people's life to create content. I'll be making money on that people's detriment. And right now, all the youth who would have formed a proactive, imagine Peter Obi, who could even lead one single protest. You want to go on seat a president that is already there. How are you going to unseat Emmanuel Macron? If you are talking about Tinubu, you are talking about now Emmanuel Macron they seat. You are talking about Keir Starkman, the giant that we Britain and they seat. When only Britain felt they will not fit. Now when France don't come join them, now you want confit. We would have been seeing the useless Peter Obi and every other of you that is doing collation that you are on your way to Moscow. You want to go and see Putin, for example. Then I will know that you are ready to take back the country. Because this new colonialism is evergreen and fresh. It's not what your cat can do. This is how most of you now that is a fulefu. This is how they brainwash you. And these people brainwash you, they are doing cash out. Is it not somebody they give 200 million to? 200 million naira. But after the election, they go to meet him again and say, bros, give us our 200 million back. Then you yourself that have your own life to live, they will brainwash you proof for the same stagnancy. Feeling that go be better. Tell me one election they've had in Nigeria that there was no hope that we are going to unseat the bad government. At the end of the day, what happens? Then you want to keep on following them to do this kind of exaggeration they are doing. Each of you to even say, okay, I will not follow them do this one. Let me just carry my own cross myself. You cannot carry your cross. Until you learn to fight alone, you don't know how powerful you are. There are some certain fights you pick on your own. I don't follow motive to commit evil. Any person right now I see that is carrying the coalition in his head, whether a coalition or they call him, I'm not going to start insulting them. Look at it, that same person, he does not think right. There is something wrong with that person. Have we been able to survive in 2025? Or that same person does not even know what is coming? The world is ending. They want to buy me and you 2030. We are no more. That is the agenda. That is from 2031. We cannot start playing politics. The records are out there. Go it agenda 2030. Headed by a gate of hell. Today, gate of hell is not a problem. Obama is not our problem. Ssors is not our problem. Eh? Swab is not our problem. I read to us last year. I cannot read it now again. The UN Agenda 2030, what's going to be happening? For those of you that say your wife is so beautiful now, you're no longer going to stay with your wife. Your beautiful children will be taken away from you. You'll be in camp A, while your children will be in camp B. They're not going to... Let me see if I can get it in whatever. If I cannot get it right now rapidly, there's somebody I would have told to send it to me immediately. I've not seen his comment here. That's one of our strongest allies. But let me see if I can use this Pythagoras theory method to get it. At times, if you are looking for some kind of a thing, it is difficult in most cases. Particularly when I become hurry. Very, very difficult in most cases. But if I can get it, it will be a plus to us because I'm going to read it, abbreviating it gradually. So that for those of you doing coalition, and if you can't protect yourself, say like don't tire, you at least also protect your children. Because our people, if you don't insult them, they're not the hear word. All work cannot play, make Jack a dull boy. That's why anytime I see any freedom fighter right now, you're always talking from one side of your mouth. Our people right now, they're going to and the same thing that is making our people to lose the immune system, the same thing that made 3 people to buy in UK under 1 week. That we are even saw by somebody that's only been but is still lacking sense of humor. For you to say, now work they kill them, now advice of work all of them they give you are a moron. We are do tie. We will not bomb on family. We will not bomb. So they only want to prove you wrong as if what you are saying is wrong. Let me go to another this whether I can. And if it is what this phone I'm using right now, no. I saw any phone now working. So let me go to another whatever. If I can find me, I already done to us. More see waiting there ahead of us. More not can say we don't know we can't do quick. Because we like reading lamentation. That's what we know how to do the most. We love reading lamentation. Lamentation will not get head. We have to change along with the changes. How can you still be praising people who is buying us? All of them they talk another thing. Huh? Are you guys stupid? I saw one Edo alien who raised up a post. A vaccinated moron. He said Donald Trump is deporting people. He says Spanish economy is booming. Where Spanish economy for boom if you are not a woman? Spanish have one of the most debilitated economy in the world. Recently, they went to G7 meeting. Donald Trump told Pedro Sanchez that they should come and be paying 5% of their yearly budget for them to be protected by NATO. But another person now, who I don't even know who are those people. Now the same Edoili. He said that Spanish economy they boom through tourism. Spanish have one of the most worst economy as we speak. All the parliamentarians they rose up and start saying, why would Donald Trump say they should come and start paying 5%? Because they do a show free before. What other people are paying for protection? He said, Spanish country they pay. We know they protect to an event. Then another person is raising posts. Just to make sure he counter what I'm saying. This is what Edoilian always do. Let him come and show a blood sample and make hospital whether nanoparticle is not in his blood. It will merige. They want to fight you unnecessarily. They don't want to form. How can people be talking about coalition? Now, you say new world, whatever. See, Agenda 2030. I've read it before. I don't know whether they're going to be taking this video down, but let me just be. He say one world people where they control the world. Then one world government, end of nations, one world army. Then they can't get that time in future. Then one world police force, end of a family unit. One world central bank. One world cashless currency. End of all private properties. Where you want to both in Amagba, in Udo, in GROA. For those of you Efulefu, I know you cannot watch. Bad people can't watch my video. Because it too contain now. We are not here sugarcoating it. Let them come and throw their gun of event. The women will be held responsible, not be me loose. Because commitment in una. The end of all private properties. He say one word. Where they take the bad people, the population and fertility control. End of home and car ownership. That was why they created this electric whatever, electric canopy. So that thing was supposed to be managed in 15-minute cities. I've told us before. You are not supposed to use it to travel, to go to see your babe, to go to enjoy. You will roam about there 15-minute cities so that you go to carry it for one day. That car were not made for journey. Now make the sick bus, but now between Elon Musk and this thing, because now Elon Musk get that this thing. Now the Kaba, now we just use Elon Musk, not be say Elon Musk na Kaba be right from the one. In then they but we just use them, but I'll see to tell now what happened to the real Elon Musk. Because our people are fully they don't know what is coming. Then end of home and car ownership. Then mandatory multiple injection yearly. Then have you nothing, you become a ozu moron. Then universal austerity income. And social media digital ID. Before you operate social media, then you have to have your digital ID. That was in the Agenda 2030. And people like us can survive. We prefer to buy than to stay in this mischief world. Then microchip for health, shopping and travel. Implementation of Chinese social credit system. That Communist Party, whatever we're done, you know. Government raised children. Now government not going to release your child. 1 year child from my said that was why when they were bringing sex education, Ading did not fight. I was the one that fought it along our all our great allies all over the world. They wanted to start teaching sex education from primary one. That even will not be a young then I think I'm 1 year old boy. That's what Ading. This is what I'm reading right now is for Ading. Now Ading, now this is what they want. This is what they want to lure you into it of you to disconnect yourself now. Be there. Ading must use. You must work. Then all businesses run by the state. No private business again. End of no essential air travel. Except when your company, the air travel where you want to go, now then send you cannot travel. Then human concentrated into 15-minute city zones. End of private farms and veggies. You understand? So your vegetable now they fabricate and give you. They'll tell you the kind of food where I think where you the manner. Even though we also fought it that time, the card they wanted to give to this alien in the German, they wanted to give them card that we made them to shop in some certain supermarket. We fought it, but you see them on party spraying money with nanotechnology in their system. Then end of private farms and vegetable gardens. If they see you see garden for you are in problem. Then end of animals ownership. Ban of all natural medicine. These Agbo where they tell now. So if I talk about Agbo again, they'll just arrest me by my enemy. It's not a joke. Now all courts, end of individuals' rights. Limited access to wide space. You cannot just go anywhere anyhow. You are within your domain there. If you want to leave the place where you domicile, you have to go and take license. If what you want to go do is not for their favor, stay in one place. This is what they're doing and supporting. Do you know this is everywhere? This is not even an inter. If you want to have it, you have it. I said, but why are people clamoring? Me, I don't want to stay in this world seeing people crying. Me, I go to carry on. I just look for me one because me, I can only condole it. I'm not a wicked person. My dad and my mom, they are late today. They live a life full of emulation. We are not like all these do idiots. A father cannot protect their children. A mother who see their children crying, they don't care. My father and my mother dies. They love humanity. So This is my replicant here. I'm the replicant of my father. He was a very nice person. End of fossil fuel modern convenience. You know they see for again. Huh? But people are fighting it. For us to add our voice to it, you weigh them poison. Speak out. There are people that will take it from there. Usa, I will up to about 4 million if we are keeping quiet. What will only my voice do inside? That's why we are still having this problem today. That if not for the people right now who came into action, the same rain, the very day we rain start for Austria. Now that very start all Deutschland. Rain the fall. Denmark rain the fall. Madrid now we have a run and they know that. What are they doing? We are calming down the weather. Because the heat will come this year. When I name Nana never at all. When the heat you'll be like say you demo heat. Other person go they sweat like this, your own go they come from inside your system. Or you'll become like person where do bad, where Holy Ghost fire the torment. That is how it happens. There are people who cannot stay normally. There is a country right now. Everybody, I want to tell you Zuzu before. All of them started 50 fan in their house, 50 AC in their house. Fan can no longer contain the heat. Because the way the sun take on, more people abroad, they are 50 AC in their house. This is what they have not done before. Normal heat wave fan, you see stay fan small after you don't go water table with sekbe. But this one, he can't. But man, we still pray God. We are in a big battle again. Do something about this mess. But when on Sunuda, you are doing the same enemy to also fight your own self. You are doing the same people your fathers are fighting. Now your fathers are fighting them spiritually. Instead of you to do expose and expose them so that the God of your ancestors go eat them raw. I don't know what is hard to believe here or to understand that something is wrong in our society. Most of us, we have spent 40 years, we have spent 30 years. When in our Puto Vida that we have seen this kind of a thing happen among youth, that people are crying sleep and you don't wake up. Now what is resulting? We are giving to why the people in that's in village doing the bouquet, they don't even have access to good water. You yourself, you have access to medical. Right now, dating have a corner. Like before I traveled, if you just go like you, they see a blam they park for streets. Or but you just gather because people they collapse. That one a normal thing. That one is not all about injection because one the sun 2 months. If they make people they faint, not be everybody will faint, not be all there they worry. You know, you see people collapsing. You see people collapsing because the heat was too much. They never even reach 40. Nowhere in Europe now the sun still reach 40 now. Everything has been reduced. Some good parliamentarians are there doing whatever thing they can do to help their people. Why the parliamentarians we have, they are doing coalition. According to my the day we give birth to mama, you even know what. Or we will look at way. Pikin feed me first for months before you come to bury me. Let's give people information that will make them to survive this 2025 and 2026. You are talking about we're not more now. When do we ask you? Like this, the CEO of non-minded, this idiotic animal. I know they are going to lynch that one day. The youth of Nigeria will lynch that very guy one day. I saw one of his videos before I entered this very last broadcast. He said, and I quote, I see what Tinubu is not negotiable. And look at, though it's for APC, it's not for PDP. Any other party we see, whether ADC, we will tear it down. It will run it straight. Now say, people are hungered. If you are supporting it, the way you support it, oh him man, I know America you towing. Put it the life on risk. Oh, we are not a clone the France. A clone I can fail or travel at France. I will support every ragmo. That's how daft our people have become. You go me, but if we man amigo was chop and clean energy, why fooling yourself? Why fooling yourself? You think this your useless don't go ahead with donor. Now you are supporting bad government, the same government who have unleashed Fulani. people. And you the same will be one not supporting me than I don't know why. I said it one time. All thing we fight ourselves. It must not have to breathe through gun or whatever. Let's lay causes on ourselves and we support it. Now what be here? Let that one also be your revolution. Where we are neruni dena. Can you think corona no support me down? If no bagbone hayagmoma. We are swimming job. We are swimming ayo. I give you that permission today, but you can't do it because you are also lazy. Then you want a better society. A man I saw no back my wena. Oya mana where we are swimming me. You I give you my name is Nutigminigu. Can you think corner? No support it when I'm man. No support for his own personal selfish interest. What you be your? What here? You can't curse. You can't do video. Then what are you doing? Because all these kind of people need to have problem. You say whatsoever I hear you say to my ears, what will I do? What are you even saying to the ear of God? Look at everything jam-packed. Now the same people is the one blocking today. This is not your fault. It can happen to anybody. That's why I'm here. There are things you can no longer do. Let me do it for you. The bullet I want to receive, I've already received it. But what did me? If you end up your life like this because of your charlatancy and your Hagagwan syndrome, or not the Egua now, Egua no the Hama wa fi gbege Egua. Abi an ori ni wa gbe ko se video wenu gebe enegbo e. We are not fine. You may be fine today, but it's coming tomorrow. Who know the next person? No ka wa tita. And no one now we not imagine you are seeing somebody insulting somebody that have died. You are still lying on the person. So you will also be lying on. Because that is not what by the person. Automatically of your majority. Nazena te do apion wangino tonu to survive because immune system we ma. Azena wari you can work and work pan. A lot of people just sleep now. Wake up because immune system is wounded now. Die. The blood you know our block. Why did they intend to temper justice right now with the weather? Because when they say ya met, the blood is running excess. Maybe are not taking any. Madogwani at the time they are just rushing. Melt. Let's reduce it. That was how people they went into the lab. They reduced this very thing. Let there be code everywhere. Do you know how much this thing costs? To bring up code in the midst of summer. Do you know how much it costs? You don't know what it costs. Climate change. This was how they wanted to do it. They look at it that there's going to be too much casualty. But when somebody attested to it, 3 persons in other 1 week in the UK. That one is enough for all UK aliens and all UK vagabonds and intellectuals to call for emergency meeting wherever place they are, if they love themselves. And say, no, man, how can we just lose our 3 of our brother no do hustle? But all we are not gossiping. It will they work. We they tell them make themselves look for money. You are going to be the next tomorrow. Being that you refuse to have sympathy on people, you will be the next. I mean, I saw it. But when you are not water, it's not for to speak for our people. Now they are using some to do test run. What about them now on this thing tomorrow? I was telling a friend, do you know why there is mass whatever in Benin right now? A networking wa vio yedo, wa masen wa ya go modo tamuwa. Go and do study about what is happening. You see your brother time 5G work beren yo. Because you're ma oni woo. But our own we are folding up our hands. My for one bolo. You know what? At the end of the day, we don't even enjoy it. Eh? We are dying like chickens. We are dying like flies. Some of them are saying a dough is shining and a dough is seeking. Emmanuel Gulo Seve now a dough people. Fulani are buying the farm. People are dying in the hospital. Court are buying. Why one idiot is using some for sacrifice? Where are we going from here? Certainly nowhere. Noka war tita. We are no longer having sympathy for the dead, but we can always go to cemetery. Bury Oma, I dege face. All my say no jama attention. Open this in our cups. Do a makwe ma dege face. Wa munima ni mamu ariwa. They will put mannequin into the ground for you. Here when mannequin you turn a do alien. Here I go so and the person I keep you somewhere. Do you know what it takes for somebody not to be buried? You don't know what it takes. You are not a funeral abroad as a normal thing. Let me put this one here for free. The funeral director of Australia. I will not play the video here. Let me even see whether YouTube will allow me to upload this video. YouTube will automatically for national peace to reign. Or we deleted the page. I have nothing to lose. Ethical monetization. Let me put this one here for free. This is last week here. The director of funeral was Australia. Or where the death rate now have increased 52% in Australia. It was only our allies also in Australia who came at that time protesting. We have allies everywhere. We are connected through frequency. The one where even police were tear gassing them are the people today that are free in Australia. This is the funeral director. Now, when we were doing that interview, as a public figure, I cannot just say it like that. Man, no journalist will say what I say. Don't down one. What is that one now? Whether your second Jesus in Nigeria can't date now, or we're not down one now. This is our major problem. Make the contest now before God will start to punish all of them. This is the main fight. This is the challenge we are facing. President is not even our problem. One thought, you know now. Tinubu get out from there, France, go home. If we are serious, one thought, you know. We have to fight today alive first. No, not coalition now. A coalition with coalition Miller. Who said, don't you surprise I'm no longer bothered about your politics again. Because what is affecting us is a stone throw one now. Emmanuel Macron every ragmoa. Where you bet body Emmanuel Macron and Crulon if you don't mind war. Every day they will piano. You are working Emmanuel Macron piano. No one not coming away. Particularly this alien in America. Who is in America? America is knowing him. Who couldn't show solidarity right now? Everywhere state okay. Yage na me doba you know. Or you Orike Dana no sunu be Valencia. I almost left the city where I am to Valencia. After making a lot of contact, then I had the voice don't go because of what is to come. But here with the Spanish government, the case right now is in court because they cover up almost about close to 2,000 something on what the Spanish government could account for was about 200 or something. Not in solidarity with anybody. Then later you call yourself a normal person. So to plan it up, that was the funeral director of Australia. Do you know what for death? Before now we'll say death now 0.2 or 0.1 or 0.9 or might say 1%. Do you know what it takes when now become 50? That to say, man, we will over then on our record of say 100 in it. There, this very man, we will take it back together then. Do you know the one of his posts I screenshot. Maybe by now he might be sick now. I'm sure because he might be sick now. Or because of Seno. As many of you who perpetrated this evil don't to prove yourself right. Man, we advertise Mike and Woon, we are ragmo. And we do I will drop my activism. Everybody should pay for his activism or what you have supported. I'm of that opinion. And you may support, I will also pay for it. So that way you mark what you support. So I saw this very guy what he raised. The way he so advertised this very injection. He screenshotted that 2021, so it's still in my phone today. I screenshot it. The same Australian no jena a winning a didn't no man the director of funeral or Itana where the death rate 52% again. Where is it today? I'm imagine social media there. They were the same thing a do alien deep particularly in KPAING in the road. They were advertising it. And una advertise all of them. Uma repent una le recipe men. Oh, can call you egbe. You are mad. Up till now, you guys are not advocating to restrict back. I am a dano tino kwa wunuwa. Who does that? Or do you think it's a play? Oh, you we akabama. Oge a joke bi ave no. Ona we aya me market just for American we gi omi apewa. Ogi omi no beauty. He said he want to go and see Michael Jackson. He ain't get joking, no, but they told him, "Ogi omi apewa." Una think say this in a sag. Ya je la fu we ku. One this don we ya re ki nebodo. A nanoplast. Anything nano, you coin you my way. You might strive. But the same people now aware that you are there covering up. What me if you are say? What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his own soul? What are we gaining? You see men of 50 years, so you can on a TOCC worry. At 50 years, all I can hear, who tell you what 50 years is old? Are you mad? What are you to do after 16 years? Nothing are you to do before. You bebori. Iri kuze ken you keka. Boy, I are when you to. Who told you are old? If it's not stupidity. Where some of our father at the age of 80, what you 18 or you bitchy boozy. Banana we give at 48, we give excuse in to him man no man boy. No wamana negbuwa. Wari we bodo zua. Ebo kun passport no wa mati ya gwan. Your passport is to wake up early in the morning and come home. All what you guys achieve is to intimidate other person. Imoto no wafi, to wafi yaru emergency. Woke up by the moment and let me drive to court. Everything I got here in Europe, it may say Yahweh for humanity. Ugme so yayami o ero paki mi aka wafi mu moto wa yi ono gbalegbe kare because I get insurance I get ati aka ke va so ne. Poke paka koche aki. Dio tene prisa. Uno mi amigo esta aki aka ke va so ado ene. Na me be that. Do not the yeti di madomio we ran oye. I will even stand as a lawyer for you. That's why women certificate. Ma ezoke so ma be no hian he ne. Instead of us to help ourselves, we are doing Oshelege. Is it not enough for all every one of you to gather and say, okay, let one day, it's hard time we make process. Let's check it medically. Wari tori. Do it and go gbelu wa wagbon. O mani wuna magbe wa we wuna gbe. I won't down on my man. Why must you lie on people? Because if you're not, they can no longer speak because they are gone. Why are you lying on them? Why lying on them? Who tell you say walk ogbe? Liars. A Bible world liar, they will have themselves in the lake of fire. None of them want get sense. Who want me, man? Or media or how was since over 1 year. When I give me some. What I so when a young boy back for over 1 year or half, you think it's normal? Either there's something they are pouring in the hair. Normal go away, bro. I was the one that bring it back chemtra. Geoengineering. I was the first black person not tell me geoengineering. I was the first black person not tell me GMO. Modification of weather and how they spoil our food. Monta. But the same men women viewer. Funny people. But nobody people have saved with your activism rather than you lies. Just ni go lie wekpo. Ya get to money ni go there me. When I tell you our name Nana last year here, go to Greece. The people of Greece right now they are protesting. There's a glitch in network that side. Open your ear to the news that is coming out in Greece. They are trained accident in Oesu, flight I have here. The main screaming that they are covering it up. Why? Because the 5G whatever, here might interglitch. Anytime they want to interglitch it, the people they are not succumbing to it. At 3.8 megahertz area nana you always say 5G. I worry about now work by nana the 5G over the Bible. Mamu where we are no longer safe here. Well le gbo no sunu na ya hen. E gbo no sunu recently now for those of you in Akewe Dosiame. There are some part of country where Europe man. After me have a school when I get school for 2 days wa they want all of them stay inside the house. I could do gather you do donate. We still need to own this thing. Another base oniri. That's why I'm putting out a monkey jacket. Or say, oh, I wrote the pakoso, wo you are married no there. I do work up, man. Dima do work up, man. I will not come out and do this video. And I will not be permitted to do video inside the house, irrespective of another 5-star hotel. Because we are in the battlefield. Then when you roll away video talk from two sides of your mouth, you are saying we will not believe. What's your man agbu anything? What's anything when I agbu? Or my way ogbe? Because woman experience is a young winner. Because woman egwaligo. Who will be in that UK? No 1,800 something that will not work extra hour to meet up with the bills. The same work in the way woman egbu where when you run a verse, we always tell them take off your head. You are an idiot. Now the injection where your government give them. Now they made their immune system they fail. I said so. Share the video on your page. Let them come. I can't start my all worry about going. I be not be queen of be. E not be queen of be can't start man. E can't start man on my wife. I be all of fianwu. Unwe wo no ni agbele na agbele. I be okpe wo lo de war. Who are not feeling insult for all of you? Okay, who want to see anything do me? Or who are not feeling send J with all of you? Are you guys stupid? Go and see a door that they say is shining. A door is sinking. People are buying abroad. A door will say. Because they are the moronic set of people. People who can even buy their Moses. They don't even know whether any Moses is there. All they know is politics. A coalition on onion. Coalition with. Coalition animal. Not by way to Nubu. 8 years. 8 years, you know, Ssors 8 years in it. Who are you, Yahoo? As you guys are pronouncing 8 years for Tunubu, Onagele Ama, who ama, Ekuwa Ama. Any man who are when a man suffer because of your personal belly. Ewewe wakakiya. A nanotechnology, I want to do body you work with. Over a ladion can be you, a me a rock can be you, when it are your ye, who got de who are the no one at the real can either already. Even which a man also know that what people can't take a one man take because we were in government. Am I supporting me down where here? Am I supporting me down where here? Even what they are even doing, their own children know what I mean any go, they can't even do it. There are most APC know what I mean billions every day by day. They don't campaign for the same APC. That's why you see them be campaigning here. But you see somebody put himself online, even with a life. Immediate America, and I'm with binary code is a Kenyan in a coin. But where you no hola when you bow no boy. Anytime I come across this video, oh man, I have a clone on my clone if they expire. Always expire. Who tano dema? Who batano? Don't know hangada. Eminema gain is where again. Eminema wa jani me alone because my good one matters where me with police. What do me o second years? There are testimony I don't want to give right now. Until I go back to base. No one gave any man celebrate me here. One thing in a good person is better than the million of the wicked. You can't go anywhere right now. A sensible person will celebrate you rather than he ain't stone you where to death. When you beg Stephen. You think people are not wise. Projecting the same evil government. If we are supported by them, una mwe page well at them. Una kolo de ne gbo emite. No hola koribagbon. E nu mwe ke kono gbo. Go and look at all your members now. No one who can come and testify. E ba ile we kan who share ya digin. Nu degie ke bi kiegu. Yi wa miona ni you be normal for ya activate me no ru egbe. E na no plastic gbo. E na no tech no gbo bagbon. E we normal negbe. After hearing this video, not the way I posted to Nubu, to Nubu Togbo. A Tunubu no Remi na Gbe no Gbo. A clone ye Gbo. Senseless set of people. Only those two. You don't see other states, other tribes carry the same thing. Women, they do all that things and hide. Your people are all dying. Or when we innocent king of the innocent poor citizens. Are you king of the innocent poor citizens? When the life of anybody does not concern, why again right now? Why making a demonstration? Why again right now? Why making a demonstration? When we were together some years ago and look at me today, I'm even more younger now. The white. Am I doing spiritually? You? I'm still like 15 years in within me. But my 50 something way, you know, or do we say 57? No whole lot because I mean, down support. Oh, my call my name with me. No, my go. I bog at bay. Why swing me? Why swing a viana? Can Jesus Christ one or in Nigeria? No way, me feel so evil. When you are protected, when you get the Yemen, he may walk in me. That's why recently, I game a belly. Jesus is roto, Jesus is Nigeria, and I will Billy Mavedo. I will Billy Mavedo recently. Why a mere result at 2027? Why me result because when me and Guana hundreds millions are not watching? Why a mere result? Why me result? You think the government love you? Let me believe in you guys here till I come across your way again. Remember, ciao, bye.